This is Molly Conover, and I will be discussing my experience with the research I did with the Galaxy Zoo program this summer. My research question was, do spiral or elliptical galaxies have larger radii? I began answering this question by narrowing down what parts of the huge set of Galaxy Zoo data I would actually need. The values I decided I needed to answer this question were p spiral, p elliptical, R90 arcsec, and R50 arcsec. P spiral and elliptical would allow me to separate the types of galaxies, and the R90 and R50 values are the radii that enclose 90 and 50% of the light a galaxy gives off. As part of the introductory activity, I separated the spiral and elliptical galaxies using the p spiral and p elliptical values. The first step to answering my research question was to take the separated data and make histograms of the R90 and R50 values for both spiral and elliptical galaxies. Here are the histograms for the radius enclosing 50% of the light and 90. After making these plots, I had some idea of the answer to my question, but wanted to solidify it. In order to do this, I made scatter plots of p spiral versus R90 and p elliptical versus R90 and came up with these plots. The only useful part of these plots are the right side, where p spiral or p elliptical is above 0.8, meaning the galaxies are actually spiral or elliptical. These plots showed me that there's a large range in size of both spiral and elliptical galaxies. When I came up with my research question, I was expecting that the answer would be that elliptical galaxies were larger. This wasn't really based on any knowledge, I just thought this for some reason. Thankfully, this uneducated assumption did not end up affecting my findings. What I found out was that on average, elliptical galaxies are smaller than spiral, but both have a large range of sizes, and the max and min of each are not far from that of the other. Before answering my research question, I thought that maybe if there was a big difference in the size between the types of galaxies, then size could be an easy predictor of galaxy type. However, since their sizes differ so slightly, it wouldn't be a good predictor, and I don't think my findings have any implications. To follow up the research I did, I think it would be interesting to find out why elliptical galaxies are smaller than spiral. This process taught me about how research can be different, how different types of research are done. Before this, my idea of science research was people in a lab with test tubes and lab coats mixing chemicals, but this taught me that research can be sorting through data and making graphs and charts to make discoveries. I really enjoyed this process, and I learned a lot, and I'm very thankful that I got to be a part of it.